Now the negative index law is, I'll show you over here, if I have 1 over a to the power of x, if I want to get rid of that fraction, I can, but then I'll have to flip that fraction, and make it a to the power of negative x. Whatever's on the denominator, I can put it on the numerator. So basically, I can think of it like this. You can think of it as moving this up to the top, so it's 1 times a to the power of x. But when you want to move something to the top, you must make it negative x. So you must flip the sign, you must switch the sign over. So the positive power becomes a negative power. That's the rule. Say if you have a to the power of negative x and want to change that to a positive power, see how if there's no fractions, it simply means it's over 1. Well, you don't really need that, but if you were going to put it as a fraction, it should be over 1. Because I want to change that to a positive power, you move this down to the denominator, so we only have 1 left on the denominator. You put a to the power of positive x. So you can bring that down to the denominator as long as you switch the sign. So the negative becomes a positive. Okay? Express as a fraction in its simplest form. So we have 4 to the power of negative 1. 4 to the power of negative 1. If you like, you can use what I do, guys. You can put it over 1 because there's no fraction there, so you can put it over 1. I don't want negative index. I want it to have a positive index. So I'll move this down to the denominator, and then I'll have 1 over 4 to the power of positive 1. See how it's negative 1 there? So I simply change it to positive 1. So have a look at B. I have 3 to the power of negative 4. So you guys can put like the 1 there as well. I don't want negative index. So I'm going to move that down to the denominator and make it 1 over 3 to the power of positive 4. So now, because that's negative, because I'm moving it down, it's going to be positive 4 now. And 3 to the power of 4 is 81. So that's how you can simplify it. Write with a negative index. Now see how this one is currently positive m to the power of positive 1, but I want a negative index. Because it's positive, if I want to make it a negative, I'll have to move it up because it's on the denominator. So I'll have to move it up. So if I move it up, it's going to be m to the power of negative 1. 1 over k to the power of 2. I don't want positive 2, I want negative 2. I don't want positive power, so I'll move that up. Or you can think of it as reciprocal, like flipping the fraction. So if I move that up, it's going to be k to the power of negative 2.